are, after 10 years of marriage, they are asking for anal sex. There are women who are coming to tell me, Mama T, my husband now is asking for threesome. And the threesome I understand is that the man has a so why are you making me laugh? Yes,
sorry.
yes.
Husband.
Yes.
In the marriage.
Yes. And the husband already has a gay partner on the side. He has been there all the while. And because we did not do much research, we do not know. So 8 or 6 years into the marriage, now he is telling you that I want from the back. And you saying I can't do from the back. And if you can't do from the back, no problem. We are in church. We are church leaders. So let's keep the marriage. Let's keep it. But I am bringing in my male partner. And this is happening.
Mama T, is this real?
Oh, I am telling you.
Let's close the show.
Okay, let's close. So what is your belief system? What are your boyfriend, his sexual preference? What is it? Edem, I sometimes I sit at counseling and I want to cry, but my professors,
people.
Yes, my professors have told me that you can't cry and you can't beat people. But there are times I forget and I speak as if I have a personal trouble with you, because I have asked a man before, right. So sexual preferences, please find out if it is okay.
Critical.
Oh yeah, very. Please, there is at no point should you ignore red flags. The red flags come in various forms, especially a husband or a wife who is playing God. He feels that if I am not there, you can never be there, and so your full life is dependent on me. Don't ignore the red flags. Let me quickly bring in this. 3 or 4 days ago, I met this young lady whose wedding is in 2 weeks. And there is a huge red flag she knows and she's ignoring. And I'm asking her, have you talked about it with your guy? And she said, hey, mommy, this marriage means this marriage means a lot to me, especially this family, and somebody must bring me and my family out of our shackle and bondage of poverty. And this young man and his family. And I said, lady, this thing we are talking about today, it won't take you 2 months to come crying, because and this is a very huge red flag. What makes you think that a man must marry you and make you rich? Why can't you make yourself rich? What kind of life is that? Who told women that it must always be men who should? So all of our young ladies today want to marry rich boys. You are poor like that. Why won't you make yourself rich also and marry a man and make him rich too? Let's put that on the side for today. Please don't ignore red flags. The young man is beating you, but you are still choosing him because he has money. The young man is insulting you to your grandfather's generation, and you are still choosing him because I love him. This kind of love, me alone, I don't understand. In fact, somebody must sit me down and teach me what love means, because some of the things young people look at and call love, I don't understand. So if there's no problem, you see, I have met women who do not have any problem with infidelity. Oh yes, I have met wives who have no problem with infidelity. They don't mind polygamy. They don't at all. And so if you don't mind polygamy, then you can go in, because this young man, the first one, looks like he's ticking all your boxes except the other women. And so if you don't have a problem with that one, again, this one around whom you feel you are walking on tenterhooks and you have to be very, very careful with, that is a huge abuse. And so all these two are, after we have said all these, the rest of the decision is yours to make. But make this decision prayerfully. It is very, very, very necessary.
But there's certainly red flags.
Seriously, Mama T,
yes.
some of the things you're saying are scary.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Edem, I have sat in this counseling seat for 20 years. This June will be 20 years. And I have, when we started, we were doing small things, and then so I have listened so much. I have listened so much 2 or 3 years ago. I had clients like plenty. I registered over 200 couples, not yet to marry, in marriage. The least
issues.
years is 3 years. We have some have gone as far as 38 years. There are issues, and I keep wondering. One man told me this whole marriage thing is an old tradition that must die. What are you people talking about? I have actually gone to clients' homes because their husbands won't come to me, but I have to go there. I have been sacked. In fact, people have called me, are you a married? Why is your husband allowing you to do this foolish thing? What is that?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean there are occasions where people have insulted me, men, and if I come one, I will forgive you. Two, I will not forgive you. Me too, I will insult you small. not plenty. Don't mind me, you know. Oh yes. And I've had occasions when they have paid me, in
So
fact,
because
more
they don't
than
want
I.
the
Oh, yeah.
intervention.
Oh, and again, I have had occasions. In fact, I have had occasions where
They are paying you
these
off.
men who were behaving like after 3-4 sessions, they have paid me more. Oh yes, I have 2 men who gave me 4,000 cedis more.
Wow.
Yes, one of them told me that this your shoe. I want you to buy another style of this shoe. This shoe is very, very nice, and teach my wife how to. Some of them, their only little difficulty is that Charlie, my wife is not dressing. One man asked me how old are you? I said I'm 57. You know I'm going to be 50.
Hey, Mama T, the 7 has come already.
The 7 is coming on 26th.
Were we not here when it was 50? Like 7 years is he already?
Yes, 26th February I'll be 57. You see how beautiful a girl I am. Come and see me. Me, I am a nice girl.
Mama T.
Hey, don't mind me.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, I am.
You're
No, Mama
blessed.
T, I remember your
Yes,
50th.
yes. Gladys was.
So we've been sitting here for 7 years already.
You know.
And more.
Yes, and
Wow.
so I have listened a lot, and sometimes when I listen to counselors and pastors, there's something that keeps coming into my spirit. It is different doing theory, and it is different doing
practice.
reality.
reality.
Yes.
Great. Hey, in some world. This question that this lady came to ask was not like, oh, marry this person or marry the other person. It's brought up a whole master class for, single people who are planning to get married. I noted all the points. I'm sure I will be able to recap before we go. And then we will try and put the points also, on an artwork and share so that you can be looking at it. Kofi made a lot of points, but Mati has made a lot of points as well. So we'll put all of them together. And then you begin to tick your boxes one after the other. What I find very intriguing, and I think that is very important, is the parts that look to you other than the other person. You are the one, for this lady, for instance, she feels she's the one who has to make the decision. So a lot of the points look to you.
Yeah.
Who are you? What do you want? And why are you in search of this? You will have to answer all the questions to yourself before you are able to say that it's this person. And so you don't begin by looking at the people. You begin by looking at yourself and doing that deep search within. Very, 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 very informative. And all of these are beginning to lay grounds for our Becoming Mr. and Mrs. Seminar that will be coming up later in the
And
year.
then
We will announce it.
that seminar brought me more than 30 clients.
Mama T, you have to come and pay tithes.
I will. They are not paying plenty, but they are paying.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is very beautiful. We like the sound of that, and so that's how come. I can understand why some of you are very committed to the waking up and coming, because it's difficult sometimes. Today like this, no, the alarm went off. I woke up and I sat a little bit before I realized. I said, no way.
That was my situation last week.
I tell you. And then you start running around. But we thank God for grace. We thank God for strength, because, the joy of knowing that what we do here
Yes.
is mending homes, is building people up and helping people to make the right decisions. It's the reason we will ask for grace and strength
Absolutely.
to keep coming every Saturday morning for as long as God enables us, because we're just grateful to God. Now, I have a question, Mama T. When you were speaking, I asked you the question. I asked both of you, and then I will go make some sales, and then we will come back to try to answer the question. So we talked about the fact that we've said a lot of things, but I'm asking. Sometimes, you've seen the red flags, you've done all the introspection, you've done all the search, and you know that, Adi, yes. But you know how we say no one is perfect, because you will not find a perfect human being. So that aspect is there. Knowing very much that there are issues, but this human being is not perfect and you are not perfect, because if you flip it and they also begin to dig and look into you, they may find things that will make them say that, you know what, I don't want to do this with you. So that aspect of it is there. How do we deal with this concept of the imperfection of human beings? And then, isn't it also about the time, the energy and the investment that you have made into the relationship over a period? You have been with this person for 3, 4, 5 years, and you've seen the things. After 6 months, you couldn't break off. A year, you're still enduring. 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5. Now you're planning to get married. Then you come into contact with a certain Mama T or a certain, Reverend Kofi Boateng, and then you're having all these conversations. And after 5 years, why must I break off? After all that we have invested, isn't there anything you can teach me to do so that I will be able to journey along this path, even though I know that there will be difficulties along the line? That's the question I'd like us to come back to answer. But yes, the joy of every parent is to see their children grow healthy and become more intelligent and physically fit. To achieve this desire, every parent needs to ensure that their children are given nutritious foods that has the essential nutrients which can promote well-being. One of the best such nutritious foods is Vitamilk soy drinks. Vitamilk is made from the whole grain soya bean, which is a good source of plant protein, and it is enriched with omega-3, 6, and 9 calcium and the essential nutrients and multivitamins recommended for healthy living. Vitamilk has no artificial coloring, no artificial flavoring, and no preservatives. For over 20 years in Ghana, Vitamilk still remains the #1 in quality, in taste, in nutritional benefits, and in reliability amongst most preferred beverages in Ghana. Choose Vitamilk Champ for your children because the protein, calcium, and omega-3, 6, and 9 in Vitamilk Champ has proven to help your adorable children grow smarter, healthier, and stronger every day. Vitamilk also comes in its regular soy milk drink, Vitamilk Energy, the energy booster with no caffeine, Vitamilk Choco, Vitamilk Banana, Vitamilk Strawberry, and Vitamilk 250ml and Vitamilk 1 liter Tetra Pak. Vitamilk is indeed a nutritious beverage that feels good anytime, anywhere. And yes, I was saying a very big thank you to Amasha Partners Limited because they have banked on us for so long. In fact, you need to invite us over to your premises for long-standing party. We appreciate your presence on the show. Thank you so much. And so for all your eye care challenges, we're urging you to look no further. Amasha Partners Limited and Eye Care has it all. Your eyes deserve the best care and quality designer eyeglasses. And Amasha Partners and Eye Care, they undertake the following services: supply of designer lenses, sight testing, supply of lenses, sunglasses, contact lenses, ophthalmologist in attendance, and they offer general treatment as well. You can locate them at La Opposite Trade Fair, Spencer's. They are adjacent the ICGC before the Community 18 Junction. McCarthy Hill, they're opposite Benjay Lodge. North Kanishe, opposite Swan Lake, opposite Greenhand Junction. Achimota, second floor, Denswa Plaza, Takrade, Axim Road, CBG Bank. And then when you go to Ho, they are opposite Housing Junction, Kumasi. You will find them at the airport roundabout. They're opposite the ECG, that's at Kolibu. And Kufuridra, they are on the Central Hospital Road. And when you go to Tema Community 1, you will find them inside the Meridian Plaza. Numbers to call 0302939850 and 0302778827. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And the taste of Dano milk makes a perfect combination with your tea, oats, Gary soakings, cocoa, and many more to give you that great taste you've always desired. Dano milk is rich. It's a rich source of natural protein and fortified with vitamin A. It has several other vitamins and essential nutrients that keeps you nourished and healthy every day. Dano milk is also rich in protein, which nourishes and grows your muscles for health and strength. Iodine nourishes the brain to maintain and improve brain function and gives you that brain power you need. Vitamin B12 strengthens your immune system and keeps you healthy and strong. And calcium gives you and your family strong bones and teeth. Choose Dano milk because 100% of our milk is sourced from our farms in Europe, so we control the entire production process to ensure that the milk that gets to you keeps its natural quality. Dano milk is natural. Dano milk comes in 3 variants: Dano milk cool cow or plain powdered milk, Dano milk coffee 3-in-1, Dano milk chocolate 3-in-1, and Dano milk evaporated milk. Dano milk is affordable and in a shop near you. Choose tasty milk, choose Dano milk, choose Dano milk. Dano milk, go for it. And Yafini Enterprise Insurance, leader in general insurance since 1924, celebrates 100 years of anniversary with the Yafini Motor Insurance promotion. One lucky winner will drive off in a brand new Nissan Kicks SUV. First and second runner-ups will jet off to Dubai. All expense paid. To win, purchase or renew your vehicle insurance with Enterprise between January and June 2024. Monthly raffle draws offer you lovely laptops, TVs, microwaves, fridges, and more. Also win instant free fuel coupons and gifts. Visit any Enterprise Insurance branch or call your broker or agent directly on 0302 634777 0302 634777. Experience the time-tested and truly trusted 100 years legacy of Ghana's oldest insurance. Terms and conditions do apply. Enterprise Insurance, your advantage. And I am looking forward to, visiting the Safari Valley Eco Park. Haven't been there. Safari Valley Eco Park introduces the safari wildlife experience by creating an environment that fosters the harmonious cohabitation of forest, water, humans, and wildlife such as zebra, the sable antelope, wallaby, fallow deer, Patagonian mara, and many others, where everyone can come and experience these majestic creatures at a starting price of only 250 Ghana cedis and free for children up to 6 years. Only 1 hour drive from Accra. It opens from 6 a.m. through to 8 p.m. each day. Visit Safari Valley Eco Park with your friends and family today for the thrill of a lifetime. For more information, visit safarivalleyresort.com. Check out Safari Valley on Instagram, or you can call 059 691 4394. get back to Mama T and Reverend Kofi Boateng Esquire. Didn't Vim Momo, also for Vim did the name inside.
You made my head too big this
I'm
morning.
telling you, you've worked for it, la. Now I don't tell it. Just calling you Kofi doesn't sound right, though. David. Back to you,
Pressure.
I tell you. Back to you. So yeah, we're asking about dealing with the concept of imperfection in humans, and also having to really listen to advice after investing so much in a relationship, your time, your resources, money, emotions, everything, for like 3, 4, 5 years, and then you're coming into contact with pros like Kofi and Mama T, and then they are telling you that yes, you have endured for 3, 4, 5 years. Are you sure you can endure for the next 30?
Exactly.
And so you may have to think about it twice. How do we deal with these? Because I want to believe that these are some of the reasons people get stuck in these places. Yeah.
So, you going? So, Edem, I think it's a job of a counselor to open your eyes to things that you may have ignored or overlooked. And it's very important that you know what red flags are acceptable, what flaws are acceptable that you can live with, and which ones are deal breakers. So the job of a counselor will be to help you enumerate some of these things and analyze them. It goes back to the value systems. What is so important to you? I mean, if the person doesn't answer their phones every now and then, you can live with it. But if they have, for instance, if there's a problem of substance abuse and you know of it, how is this going to affect your finances? How is it going to affect their behavior at home? Can you live with that? So you may have to categorize the issues, the red flags and the flaws into, I can manage this or these, and these are no-nos, these are deal breakers. Because of these things, I cannot live with you. And then make the decision accordingly. As we have always said, there's no perfect human being anywhere. But can you live with their flaws? If they are abusing you physically, do you want to go ahead and marry someone who's slapped you a couple of times, who've hit you, pushed you against the wall? Because one day they may kill you. Is it something you want to
and it happens.
Yeah.
There are records of those.
So obviously you can't live with this because you will die before you even attempt to live with it. So for me, it's a matter of deciding what things you can live with, which ones you cannot live with. And know that, again, as we said, you yourself, you are not perfect. So are these things that they can change? How much, some people are very graceful about their flaws. They'll say, as for me, I'm not good at cooking, but I'm trying. Or this is the alternative. Or some people will even say that, I know that I have a bad temper, but I'm working on it. So And then you decide that, this person needs help. Maybe I can come in and offer some help, or just accept them for what they are.
Yeah.
The most important thing, Edem, we have to understand that we can't bank on change. It's once you accept them, you should know that there's a possibility that they will never change. And that is why you have to decide whether or not this is something you can live with or not. So that if they change, hallelujah. If they don't, what do you do?
Yes, I so agree with Osofo on acceptance. Now, to begin with, when you're accepting someone, you are accepting him and all his flaws. You're accepting her and all her flaws.
The good and the bad.
Yes. And so, for me, basically, it is, are you accepting this person? 2, it's still looking at capacity. Can I deal with this? Will I be able to tolerate him for how long? Or her for how long? And so those questions are also supposed to be looked at. We are looking at less risk. So yes, what can you manage? So say yes, risk management. So what can you manage? Everybody, like Osofo said, we the last time I read of angels marrying, Genesis chapter 6, and it is a whole lot of trouble. And so angels do not get married. And so you are marrying human beings, all flaws, all imperfections, all inadequacies, and that is can you manage? Some people, I have met boys who want stubborn girls. That is what they want. I have met girls who want like those kind of boys. That is what they want. That is what they want. And so they think they can manage these people. So it is difficult to say that, all these yo-yo kind of boys, why are you going for them? No, somebody wants that. So don't even talk her out of it. But it's still less risk. I didn't do much of accounting, but I know that there is assets and there liabilities. That one I know. So what in a marriage, whatever you bring in as your good is everybody's asset. The right is supposed to be liability, but I keep telling people in marriage there are no liabilities. What the other person's weaknesses becomes your assignment. And so if you notice it as your assignment, then it means that this person I am willing to marry, what am I going to be able to do to help him become better if I think there is something about him?
Mama T, if they don't find anything wrong with their attitudes,
and those ones who don't find anything wrong with their attitude, it is still, and so we are still looking at, can you manage this person?
Exactly.
If you cannot, I keep saying that, if I don't know if this will sound, but if marriage is hard work, it is. I keep telling people marriage is spelled hard work. And there is so much work. I am yet to meet a couple who have not done anything in the other person's life at all. And so it is hard work, tolerating the person, accepting the person, deciding to forgive and let it go is very, very necessary. What can you do? Somebody said, I have spent 4 years here already, 5 years here already. Where am I going? And sometimes when you sit with married couples who are at the verge of divorce, they are saying that I saw this coming 5 years before the marriage, but I decided to give it a chance, and this is where it is. 5 years of friendship for 50 years of pain. Are you willing? So it still goes back and comes back to, are you willing? But I have also met people who were very rough, who were all of the things we have enumerated here, and they are willing to change and to work on it. And because for some of them, people will tell you that I didn't know that this thing was not good, I didn't know that this thing was wrong, and so people did not have the opportunity to be counseled. I noticed something, that here in our part of the world, counseling means nothing until the church is saying that you are getting married, so 2 of you sit before a counselor. That is all most of us know. So there are young people in church everywhere who do not even understand a lot, and so it is only when they sit before a counselor and everything is like, but these 2 people are sitting before the counselor, they are going to get married in the next 3 months. And so everything you are saying is okay, yes. There are occasions you are asking the lady, over the last 3 years you have been friends, have you noticed any weakness in that you can't deal with? Oh, no, mommy, everything is Oga, have you noticed anything? Oh, she's my perfect lady. Okay. I said, fine. Then we can go ahead. So I am also thinking that in the churches, and I think now the churches are doing well, our youth meetings, our singles meetings, and all of these, we should start looking into some of these things so that the young people would know what to do before they even decide to venture.
Thank you. I unfortunately, there's not time for me to go through everything, but for this question I asked, 2 takeouts for me. 1, will you be able, let me add mine to it. Will you be able to manage it or live with it if they do not change?
Exactly.
If your expectations don't come through, will you be able to manage it? And then the second one, why has the thing flown out of my head? Okay, so the second point is also for you to note your deal breakers. Yeah. Your deal breakers. I can take this and take this and take this and take this. This I cannot take. Yeah. But it also comes back to, okay, so if you cannot take it, then what?
You move on.
Exactly. If you cannot take it, then what? You know you cannot take it, yet you want to agree to be there. So for this last question about time, the concept of time and the fact that I am not perfect, they are also not perfect, that we all agree and we all accept. But the question is, will you be able to deal with it if even through counseling and through prayers and fasting and everything, the person doesn't change? Will you still be able to live with it for the next 40, 50 years that God will grant you to be alive? That's for you to say yes to or no to. That one, no counselor can make that decision for you. But before we go, once again, the joy of every parent is to see their children grow healthy and become more intelligent and physically fit. To achieve this desire, every parent needs to ensure that their children are given nutritious food that has the essential nutrients which can promote their well-being. And one of the best of such nutritious foods is Vitamilk soy milk. It is made from the whole grain of soybean, which is a good source of plant protein, and it is enriched with omega-3, 6, and 9 calcium and the essential nutrients and the multivitamins recommended for every healthy living. It has no artificial coloring, flavoring, and no preservatives. And for the past 20 years in Ghana, vitamin still remains the number one in quality, in taste, and in nutritional benefits. And it is reliable and the most preferred amongst all the beverages here in GH. Choose Vitamilk Champ for your children today because the protein, calcium, and omega-3, 6, and 9 in Vitamilk Champ has proven to help your adorable children grow smarter, healthier, and strong every day. It comes in its regular soy milk drink, Vitamilk Energy, booster, and has no caffeine. There's the Vitamilk Choco, there's banana, and there's strawberry. And then you have it in 250 mils and 1 liter Tetra Pak. Vitamilk is indeed a nutritious beverage that feels good everywhere, anytime. And this is how we are wrapping up on the show today. Also for Kofi, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you, Mama T. Thank you also very much. We appreciate all of you. Let me just take a quick 1 minute to tell you about Joy Prime. That's our television station. You know, we have Joy News and Joy Prime. And for this weekend, for all your entertainment, relaxation, you want to sit on the TV and lounge around, your preferred channel is Joy Prime. So you tune into Joy Prime for exciting new programs this month. Don't miss the exciting moments with our kids. Also on, the kids program, there's the Big Chef Junior. Where the young people show their cooking prowess. I love that. Like they cook some very delicious and nice things, and you're wondering, in Kolapa no one knew they say, and then there's the new for kids paradise, and we also have, on a more serious note, for fun and laughter. It happened last night. You can catch it on Facebook. It's very interesting. Yesterday, what's his name, Kwame Daddy, they were drilling, Socrates, he and KMJ, and we serve you with exciting sports analysis as well. And Africa's Model Scout is also the reality show you've never seen before. So you want to stay tuned to our Joy Prime and enjoy, and it's a family channel, so you can watch it with your children as young as they are. You don't have any issues at all. And also stay glued to Joy FM as well. So you have to divide your attention. You're listening to Joy FM, you're watching Joy Prime, you're listening to the news on Joy News, and then you become a holistic person. So right after here, Kofi is coming with a Weekend City show, and then we will have News File. Sports Link will come after that, and then we have Showbiz A to Z. Today's Showbiz A to Z is unpaneling all women. You don't want to miss that conversation. Women in the showbiz space. You don't want to miss it. And then we will go on to have Flashback, and then we have the open house party with DJ Black. So you are sorted and covered on the Joy brands. My name is Edem Knight-Tay, Mrs. Teresa Riafia Sante, Mama T Papa Papa, and the Reverend Kofi Boateng Esquire. Thank you so much for the knowledge you have come to share with us this morning. We appreciate you. God bless you, and we are out of